Hi everyone, I'm Theo. I'm a final year chemical engineering student. So today I'll be just sharing about what my journey has been like in NUS chemical engineering so far. So interestingly, I was originally an engineering and business double degree student, but along the way my interests changed and I decided to drop the double degree and focus purely on my engineering side. And this hasn't delayed my graduation or anything because we do have the flexibility to tweak our learning program here and there along the way. Also, for CCAs, I was also the president of the AICHE, which is the American Institute of Chemical Engineers NUS student chapter. So during my time, we really organized industry events to prepare our fellow students to really get a good understanding of what the industry entails when they graduate. On a more personal note, I'm someone who really enjoys hands-on problem solving. So hobbies-wise also, I try to explore different things to, really just learn new things along the way. Okay, so why did I choose chemical engineering? So back in school, I really enjoyed math and chemistry, and I really wanted to do an engineering degree to really solve real-life problems. And chemical engineering seemed like a natural course of action, right? But interestingly, there isn't much chemistry as you might expect in chemical engineering. So what do I mean by that? Let's say I want to make paracetamol. As a chemical engineer, I'm not so interested in which specific chemical should I be mixing to make paracetamol. These will be done by my friends over at pharmaceutical science or maybe even at chemistry. But as a chemical engineer, what I want to do is how do I scale that up from, say, a test tube scale to really a large plant scale that's able to produce a few thousand tons a year to meet like industry and medical demands around the world. So this kind of problem solving really develops your technical skills and builds a strong analytical thinking mindset and really prepares you for a wide range of career options. So not only oil and gas, pharmaceuticals, and semiconductors, this analytical mindset really prepares you for careers outside as well, should your interests change along the way. And in line with how the industry is evolving right now, there's also a lot of scope for sustainability-related work, so things like carbon capture, renewables, renewable energies, really falls under the scope of chemical engineering as well. So a quick overview about the degree. So during your time here, you'll be doing about 40 courses, and this includes the common curriculum, chemical engineering core, as well as unrestricted electives. So common curriculum would be your overall general engineering things like Python, machine learning, programming knowledge that everyone should have, as well as your final year dissertation or your final year design project. As for chemical engineering core, this is really the core of your chemical engineering degree, right? So things like reaction engineering, process control, safety, all these would fall under this category, including your industrial attachment, which is your internship that you'll be doing during your time here. So the picture you see over there, that's me during my internship at ExxonMobil. So behind you can see the process plants and all the towers, cooling towers, everything behind. And the picture on top is actually from one of the lab modules that we worked on as part of our chemical engineering core as well. So the other last part would be the unrestricted electives. So you have the option to either explore other disciplines that you may want to explore, or you could focus really more in depth on chemical engineering, or you could do research projects as well, which is what I did. So I did a research project on fault-tolerant process control. Big words, I understand, but in short, think of it like how do you predict problems that may arise in a process plant before they become problems? Simple as that. So yeah, that's something I worked on for about 6 months. And a big part of my time in NUS was my student exchange program and the opportunity as well. So I had a year abroad in Imperial College London, and it was a really good exposure both academically and for personal growth. So I got to experience how the curriculum is taught there, which is quite different, and also living abroad independently really gave me a chance to grow and develop as a person as well. And beyond all of that, I forged a lot of invaluable friendships and connections. So the pictures that you see are all the new friends that I made while on exchange. So I met fellow student exchanges from the US, some from Australia, some from Germany, Switzerland. Yeah, so these networks are very, very powerful, and I'm glad that I had the opportunity to meet all these wonderful people. Okay, so life in chemical engineering in NUS. So we also have a variety of events throughout the year. So the first one that you see over there is a career preparatory event. So we get guest speakers who are working professionals to come in and share about what they are doing, how the career is like, what can we expect as graduates when we go out to join the workforce and things like that. So this is something that I did as part of my CCA, as I mentioned earlier. And some of the other things that we do are some a bit more fun things, like the chemi car competition, for example. How do you put your chemical engineering knowledge to make a car? simple as that. And then you get the opportunity to compete on an international platform as well. We also have some more chill events. So we have the Overseas VIA, where we do a fundraising locally and then we go abroad to help the other communities overseas. And we also have exam welfare events just to cheer up our students before the exams and good stuff like that. Okay, so please do scan the first QR code to find out more about the chemical engineering degree and the program details. And you can scan the second QR code to get more information about the admission details. Thank you.